Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. A father begged to not be deported to the UK after spending 43 years in Australia, but here's why authorities didn't want to have a bar of it. A WA grandfather who spent 43 years living in Australia has been deported to the UK after a last-minute appeal against his visa cancellation was rejected. Stephen Pakrika, who was sentenced to 6 years in jail in 2019 for attempting to supply methamphetamine, was not allowed to see his family in person before being deported on Wednesday. In February, a parole board recommended he be released from jail. However, Pakrika isn't an Australian citizen and had his visa cancelled because he had been convicted of a crime that carried a sentence of more than 12 months. Had he simply applied for Australian citizenship at any time during his adult life, he could have avoided being deported upon his release. Pakrika was sent to Yonga Hill Detention Centre in Northam, 95 kilometres northwest of Perth, where he appealed the deportation order he got early in his prison sentence. The father of 6 and grandfather of 10 had lived in Australia since he was 12 and said he had no ties to the UK and had just not thought to apply for Australian citizenship. In a last-ditch appeal on Tuesday, Pakrika, 55, asked the federal court to be allowed stay in Australia to care for his 12-year-old daughter, but his appeal was rejected. "I went straight from the court hearing into a visit with my 12-year-old daughter and I just couldn't hold back the emotions. I was just absolutely gutted," he told the ABC. "What I'm feeling right now and the hurt and anguish I heard from my family when I told them. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I thought common sense would prevail." Pakrika visited Britain just once after he left as a child and was concerned about the life now facing him there, needing to find somewhere to live and a job. His first week of accommodation in the UK will be paid by the Australian government. But after that, nothing's in concrete, Pakrika said. His daughter Jess, 21, said the whole family is being punished by her father, who she said is a very responsible man, being sent back to the UK. "Not only is he sad because of being deported, but he's family-orientated and he wants to look after his parents, look after his family," she said. Jess said the government should be trying to keep our families together instead of breaking them apart. "I don't think that it's fair, especially on my 12-year-old sister, to miss out on having a dad. It's like your parent has passed away, and they're alive," she said. Advocate Jerry Dorgado said cases such as this were on the rise, with more than 1,000 people removed from Australia each year after the Migration Act was amended under the last coalition government. Mr. Dorgados argued the government should not be deporting those with family ties in this country, people who have lived their whole lives here. "It's become a vote-buying exercise, to go tough on people, tough on crime," he said. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.